Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be in London Underground Simulator in Roblox. So to start off, I'll just tell you, we're going to be driving from Stanmore to Stratford in a 1996 stock refurbished in 2016 on the Jubilee line, which is the current route that has the full route in the game. So, first things first, we're going to get the realistically, we should put the key in first. We're going to get the aircon, the cab light, and the saloon light all turn on. Next thing we're going to do is going to put this into full speed manual, and we're going to press A and set that to the middle. This is going to be over a mini series of videos. So we're going to enable all messages on there. And we're going all the way to Stratford, which is number 31, I believe. That is correct. Let's just do 002 and 002, why not? Right. All the way to Stratford. You cannot open the doors at this station, I do not believe. So, let's twist the handle and away we go. We're not going to be going very fast over this part here. Let's just go into first person actually. Right. So, after here, the first part stop will be Cannons Park. We will be calling all stations. I'm just going to stay a bit slow. Hopefully the train doesn't derail. Just going to wait till we get past that little wiggly junction there. So, yes, as I said, this will be a mini-series consisting of 3 to 4 parts, I would guess, but I'm not sure at the time recording. I'm expecting the route to take approximately 60 minutes for the entire route. However, that could differentiate dependent on the traffic along the line. Right, now we're going to accelerate a bit faster now. And as I said, the first stop on the route, I'm just going to turn the game down a bit, will be Cannons Park. We are now coming into Cannons Park. I'm going to slow the train down. Hopefully get a good stop. There we go. Let's open the doors of Cannons Park. That's actually a bit too quiet. I'll do that, but I'll turn it down on the audio mixer in OBS so you can't hear it just as much. Because if not, you won't be able to hear me. Let's close doors. If you want to see more in this game, because I do really like this game, then definitely leave a comment, like and subscribe. That'll tell me that you want to see more. That says 50, which means we go up to 50 miles per hour along this section of the route. Right. I could also do a tutorial of how to set up the train. I mean, I basically just did it then, but if you want me to go into a bit more detail of like opening doors and lining up, then that's absolutely fine. I can do a video on that, and just let me know in the comment section down below. We're now approaching, I believe, Queensberry, which is the next stop along the route. We're just going to slow down into this station. Of course, we do not want to overrun and have to reverse back to line up. creep forward a bit. There we go. Stop the train there. I'm going to press T and U together to open the doors. Right, let's depart.
This train terminates at Stratford.
Oh, I forgot to twist. There we go. Right. On to the next stop, which will be Queensberry. I do believe that the speed limit is still 50 miles per hour, so we will just continue at that speed. It's quite a tight turn now. And here is Queensberry. Coming in a bit fast, however I believe I should be able to stop anyway. Yes, I think we're right. Now originally, I remember when I first started playing this game, Queensberry was the terminus, just Stanmore to Queensberry with those 2 intermediate stops. That was all we could do. However, now we have the entire route from Stanmore to Stratford, which is what I'm driving today, with various stops along the line, of course. Head off the doors, and we will be departing for our next station, which is Wembley Park. They've also recently updated the game, so there is now better sounds in the tunnels, and I can just say they are amazing. The developers are amazing. They've worked so hard for this game. I can tell it is a very good product. You can currently buy the Metropolitan line from Harrow-on-Hill to, I believe, Wembley Park. One moment, I will just quickly find that out for you. No, it's to Baker Street, I believe. I will check in just a moment. But yeah, from Harrow-on-Hill to Baker Street, I think, and you drive a 1995 stock, which is 4 coaches instead. And I have seen in a preview video that they will be bringing the S stock for the Metropolitan line, which will eventually run a bit further along than it does at the moment, I believe. So we are just coming up, and I do believe that we have to slow down for the approach into Wembley Park. I haven't gone top to the speed limit because it is a bit rocky down there. I believe the speed limit into Wembley Park is 15 miles per hour. That's correct, as we see on this board here. It is a slow approach into the station, but nevertheless, we will abide, of course, by those. So you may think, why do you think it's going to take an hour? We're already up to the 5th stop, and it's only been just about 9 minutes. Well,
the next station is Wembley Park. Doors will open on the left-hand side. Change for the Metropolitan line. Exit for Wembley National Stadium.
Right, here we go, I can speak now. One reason for this is the distance between stations seem to be a lot longer underground, and of course the speed limits are slower because there is tighter curves as we're navigating the tunnels under London. And there is a lot more stops. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Over 20 more stops. So working out would take about 40 minutes at this, or 45 minutes at this pace. However, we will be doing bigger gaps between stops. Let's twist that handle and off we go. But yeah, this game is just, I don't know what it is, I just don't get bored by this game. It's very well made. go back up to speed now. I'm not too sure though. This is a very empty server. Now I did choose an empty server on purpose because we're doing the entire route. I didn't want to have loads of people coming, driving along the same route. In future, when I'm doing shorter routes, I will probably be going in bigger servers. But yeah, just for the moment, I'm sticking in a small server. We're now going to approach the next stop, which is Neasden. You could also go into platform cam. I believe there's 2 or more cameras for each station. Okay, and we'll open the doors on the right hand side in this case. So to our right here we can see the other platform that is in use, and that is for the Jubilee line heading northbound to Stanmore. However, on the left side there is another platform, and on the far right there is another platform. These are the Metropolitan line platforms that are not in use. The Metropolitan line does not stop at Neasden, but there is still platforms for it. Right, let's close the doors. We'll be heading off. The next stop will be Dollars Hill. This section is also 50 miles per hour. Just outside the station there was a sign to say we can go 50 miles per hour. Right, we are cruising on at 50 miles per hour now. Next up will be Dollars Hill, which will come out of nowhere, so we're gonna, oh, there it is. Slow the train down now. Hopefully we have the ability to get a good stop anyway. There we go, we're just fine. Just have a look out to see the board. There you go. Dollars Hill. Right, we will slowly now start to enter the more core section of London. I believe, give me one moment, at Baker Street is where we enter into Zone 1, yes, that's correct. So yeah, at Baker Street we will be officially in Zone 1 in the core section of London. In the game, currently Swiss Cottage is closed, so yeah, we're not stopping there. Next station is Willesden Green. We're going to slow down to enter the station right now. Willesden Green. I think this time we will actually watch from the station camera. That's a train to pass station. There it goes. Right, 45 miles per hour as we just saw on that sign. The next station, I believe, is Kilburn. That's correct, Kilburn is the next station. There is just one problem I have with the underground section, and that is I never know when the next stop is around the corner. And I'm also not often aware of the current speed limit. I try to stick below 35 because you can tend to stop and slow down into a station from 35 miles per hour. Don't want to be going 60 through those tunnels, definitely not. It's going to cause a derailment. This is Kilburn. I do quite like a lot of the stations along where the Jubilee and the Metropolitan run together. The Jubilee as the stopper service and the Metropolitan running as the fast service. I quite like it. In fact, when I went to London as a part of another trip, which will be turning into a video shortly, I did indeed get on a train from Northwick Park all the way to London Liverpool Street on the Metropolitan line, and did go through the entire section at which the Jubilee and Metropolitan lines run parallel. That was a good experience as well. I like racing the Jubilee line trains as well. Okay. So the next stop is West Hampstead, and this is where normally in a normal server the services will start to thicken, and more people will drive along these sections. And then after this it is Finchley Road, and that is where we officially will be going underground and won't see daylight for approximately 30 minutes. And this is West Hampstead.
Change here for National Rail Services and London Overground.
Right, so
This train terminates at Stratford.
I have one issue with the doors closing on the right side, and that is that it is the @ or apostrophe key, and that brings out the command bar at the top of the screen, which you can see there, and also when I press enter it then brings out the tab list, which I'm trying to get rid of when driving to give me a nice clear view of what's going and happening, especially in a video. Don't want the tab list open obstructing what's happening in the video. Speed limit on this half track is 45 miles per hour. And we'll be shortly turning right into the curved station, of which is Finchley Road. At the end, the tunnels will begin.
Change for the Metropolitan line. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This station is Finchley Road. Change here for the Metropolitan line. Please mind the gap between the train and the